Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers and the green and gold.
Like he used to show you already.
It was loud. We are ready for football. So are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Lambeau. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Playing with my play, the nigga that cries so much. I'm playing with the cool. That was a bit bitchy because I've been playing with the Raiders.
A first carry from a collegiate star here in Wisconsin. It's Jonathan Taylor. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Rashawn Gary on the.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Rivers fires this into the flag complete.
One of your old plays.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting the receiver on the run.
First and 10, Taylor now. Room here to run.
JT.
He is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out.
Oh, what a block. And down he goes. Rashawn Gary. It'll go as a loss of 8 as he gets in there.
That nigga came right. I still had no time.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
A deep ball down the right sideline. He made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
On that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. For Rivers, looking deep for Hilton. And this is going to be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it.
I got one for it. My man died. Your man went on up.
But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea Slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
No. Check 43. Check 3.
Ricky.
Check nine. You got tight right there.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
Sure.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Just make these babies cry all the way back. All right. Rush in.
On 2nd down, it's Jones.
Break it to the farmer.
Only for a couple down to the 19.
Justin Houston on the stop.
Man, what the farmer be?
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Good job, D. Good job, D.
He shook out my hit stick. I said he shook out my hit stick.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up
But they called no fake man. That's the
Starting field
motherfucker.
position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays.
They hit me with a
Have to
fake
admit
man.
that's a
3rd and
disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one.
Yeah, I went over there.
Come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
No, nigga talking about, yeah, man, I drove the car. That's a goddamn nigga.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they did the football. Only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult
that motherfucker Jack
They
Dog.
really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
You really ain't never had a problem with that nigga till some all of a
trying to
sudden.
go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
It's certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Now that sack leaves
Alright, them niggas coming through.
with a 3rd and long.
I said, that's the problem.
From the gun, Rivers. That's complete to Jack
Yeah,
Doyle, the tight end. And he's got the first
I saw
down.
it when he
Yardage
came out the
before
line.
being taken down at midfield. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
I said, oh yeah. I'm saying when he came, I always watch my hot rods for the blitzes and shit. And my tight end be my hot rod.
Rivers now from the 50. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines.
Goddamn, you some wide receiver, they ain't blocked over. He just
inside the 30. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Packers 3. Colts nothing.
Yeah. Let's slow that. Yeah, alright. Let's slow down that goddamn rest sometime. Yeah, that motherfucker doing.
They'll run on first down. Taylor, and he
Dude.
will lose yardage back
I'm
to the
finna sue this
34-yard
bitch.
line. And that's a loss
Jack
of 6.
Dog. Nah, I've been nosing on the Jack Dog. I don't know what they did later, but that bitch ain't been, he don't block nobody. I'm talking about, well, shit, we ain't got no fucking fullback. Fuck it. He ain't gonna be in there. I'm waiting on you whenever you ready. Y'all playing strong today, man. Ain't like that nigga he don't block nobody. Look at JD. I'm losing down. It was a toe. Well, yeah, he was on him. I said the nigga was engaged.
A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Now Rivers.
There we go.
By Hilton.
Hey, you saw you came through there, but right before I kept my linebacker, my running back in. And right when he finna hit me, you saw that.
Great corner route there. Not only able to
if I ain't, he was going out on a route. But that's the shit. I'm gonna keep this bitch in right here.
Move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner.
Goddamn, nigga, I'm gonna block my goddamn kick.
Man, this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Colts 7, Packers 3.
You would have dove, you might would have got.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for India.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Yeah, kick.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. Yeah, this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some...
That bit right up the goddamn bit.
Daylight ahead. The 30. 10.
Man, ain't nobody.
Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 75
I don't get that. And I'm in a damn nickel.
Once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. And we didn't get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike, 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Ain't nobody deep that.
Study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of. The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists.
Shit, how did they run that for?
Exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now.
I want to tell you, like the kick, man, they don't like it be worth it to bring it out.
Plays, give us a break, back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 3rd down, Rivers. He's got a first down and more past the 30. T.Y. Hilton, nobody to beat. Past the 20.
You gotta love it, baby. Give me some more.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, 84 yards. And the Colts are once again going to retake the lead.
Rodrigo Blankenship for the extra point.
Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Kill. Tight right. Kill. Turn up. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
33,
DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Rodgers throwing complete to Valdez-Scantling. And they get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts' 20-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion, really good pickup.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers as his guys are able to regain the lead.
I can't my man, I can't zone.
Extra point try now for Crosby. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Packers 17, Colts 14. Mason Crosby.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
14.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Rivers. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Dean Lowry, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They have a catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Throwing Rivers. And he's got his man Hilton. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third.
First down, Indianapolis.
Take 390. 180.
On first down, Taylor. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brought down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts
First down.
as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Shit, you did what you did when you was on the phone. Shit. Dude, you drove right down there and scored that day. You talking about shit. Your lad took down. No, dude, you drove down that bitch. Look at that.
From the red zone now, Rivers. And he takes this one in.
Bam, nigga.
Touchdown.
You drove the balance, running, passing.
Pass of the game as his guys have now moved out in front. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
Not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they get the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround.
I said, he was tailing some ice, but I'd be all right.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
Pathroon.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Throw.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how
They
much
get 100 nigga broke up 80 yards,
in
still
this
ain't gonna get
situation if they decide to take a shot.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Kenny Moore.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Rivers. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
I told you, that nigga be telling Julio and shit. Man, goddamn nigga, I ain't never got a nigga make a play.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Oh, you got to add up,
Thank
nigga.
you,
He
sir.
do that
A
too.
field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
I can be Sim cover. He ain't coming out with that.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Just like that what you have just did. Did he come out with shit.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they want to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So now they have to contend with second and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
Gonna drop that, man. Come on, I tired that bitch with his stick.
On the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
The fuck they think this Scanlon nigga is now, cause they
First
ridiculous.
and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Nigga time he caught it and I would have hit stick on him. Shit, every nigga gonna drop. You need a superstar to catch the beat.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll only get a yard, maybe two, up to the 46. He was 2 yards on the first down carry and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the
Thought you
job
win. Oh, you
done.
try to milk the clock, talking you win.
3 yards in the cloud.
Yeah,
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going.
yeah, they just hit it.
Rodgers now on third down. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get him to the ground. He has
what the fuck they got this nigga ranked? This Scantling.
45-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer.
Yo, bro, that nigga make kids, he ain't dropping then. He get hit after he come. Like, that nigga number one player.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Rodgers.
Take this shit. I told you, niggas. You talking about.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for
You man up on the hole. That's what you talking
On the
about.
outside and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward.
That nigga on that nigga hip right there, niggas.
Reward yourself by keeping him on the line of scrimmage, but no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
On first down, Jones. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
What's that?
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front.
I said switch it up
Because
time
if
to
they can't
time.
get upfield,
Give you a little razzle
their
dazzle.
job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
But even when I do goddamn, the nigga make a hell of a goddamn kit. That was I'm like, shit. Yes, sir. You already know what it is. So you know what it is, nigga.
Now Jones.
Come on, bitch.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
See what I'm saying?
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. To throw is Rodgers. Pass incomplete.
Oh, he ain't fumbling that, throw interception, and then goddamn, get something.
Surprise, that guy was covered. That took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
See, no one ain't gonna
Big
get it.
play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Forced out to his left.
Man, I tried to clean that big clock, boy. It like they let that bitch release that motherfucker time he got it.
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say,
I would knock that bitch out about. I had J hit the
able
hit
to
stick.
understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
A 30-yard attempt.
I'm talking about J. I had J hit the goddamn hit
Crosby
stick.
puts it through. And that's going to tie things at 20. So they come away from this opening drive of the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? Touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
How to dig in that playbook, man. See what we got over here.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. They go to the ground again with Taylor.
See what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, you got niggas.
Only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Come on, man. This shit
so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
This shit get ridiculous, man. What the fuck? I would even looking for this nigga. He come from.
Going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL.
That's a goddamn still nigga got no blocking. Yeah. That's it. If I knew that, I would have looked for something else.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Try to breathe hard. That's about to pay his ass.
Rivers. On the right side, it's Hill.
Yeah. I stretched it wide on that nigga head. No, you try to throw a hit stick, bitch. I stretched it wide. I said, I gotta go wide with it because he gonna try to hit me right there.
They take the lead.
Goddamn, I done hit that.
And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Colts 27. Packers.
No, because it wasn't on the line. It would pass it. Which I guess it was left
to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
What you want to see? Goddamn nerve.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Let's go defense. I saw one viewer kept coming in and that power roof.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
How the hell I hit that nigga the line? They let that bitch get up.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it?
Yeah, that nigga
hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one.
Got that
Right up the
80.
gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. From the 30 on 2nd down, Rodgers open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
No, because I had, so I can keep up with that bitch if I got, Darren Leonard. I be getting walkers up there.
From midfield, here's Rodgers.
You know what I'm saying? They bagged me out. Come on, man. I knew what that bitch wanted, man. That was a bullshit.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Packers first down.
No, I went for the ball. They stopped me. Come on, man.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Check 26, check 26.
Now Jones.
Come here. Yeah.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, yeah.
Now Rodgers.
Pick the ball out, man.
But it's incomplete. The veteran tight end Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver. But now
Pick
it's
the
3rd
ball
down.
out, man.
Quarterbacks look all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Hold up, Zeke.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Oh, what? Oh, the nigga dropped one? What? Oh, that nigga dropped one? I can't believe this. That nigga dropped one. Don't tell me
To be
that.
able to
Come on.
hold them to 3. So on 4th down.
Hey, no, he let know that. That mean it for real. See, we the niggas start catching everything, beating every quarterback I got. Shit.
The kick by Crosby is
Man,
good.
you can't fault that nigga for nothing. That nigga that goddamn
So an interesting
caught the ball
call
head on
to
every
throw
ball,
against
double
him, thinking that
covered.
Their hands were tied, but you know, 4th quarter.
He had a man on him.
Might not help him that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown.
Now, if you ask me, should he have called it? Yeah, he should have called it.
Confident about picking it up there.
But you had me the last 3 the motherfucker that called. Shit, no, he ain't supposed to call that shit.
And then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
I said, he no star player. I said, who that nigga supposed to be?
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Right now, clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run.
Yeah, I can't play
the
with they
first
play.
downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Again, it's Taylor. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Being
The
goddamn.
objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way
Just
to
beating
throw it
Quinnell like it
effectively
ain't
as
there.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Rivers is going to fake the give to Taylor and set up to throw it. And that is incomplete.
What the fuck kind of pass interference in the bullshit? What the
Throw that one into coverage, and
Hey,
just like that,
can I get a pass interference? Goddamn, that nigga just straight bull. That nigga did a straight bull, my man. Goddamn. Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna get it, man. Damn, I ain't know my play was in here. Damn. I didn't know my play was in here, man. Goddamn. I didn't see any play in
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Rivers.
You know what I'm saying?
It's incomplete.
Hey, my nigga
Able
don't.
to convert here on 4th down. And the Packers are going to get the football back in
Man, come on,
excellent
man.
field position.
That's how I picked the wrong fucking play and I ain't had time to I should have called the
Here's
time out.
1st and
I
10.
should have did.
You got nothing. Check.
That's what I should have did, man.
Check. Crunch. We are going. On the 10.
Jones.
Give me
And
that.
he'll go down at the to 26.
Give me a son.
A gain of 6.
Aaron Jones.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we got a one-score game.
Excuse. See, they don't want to play with you, man.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone.
So I tried to slide up in there.
4 yards to pick up, first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, you should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Big stuff, D. Big stuff. Let's go. Check it back.
This is Jones.
Oh, that was some bullshit right there, man.
15 shy of the 10.
Man, I was lying that nigga up. Why this bitch caught me right when I'm finna tackle your ass? Dog, that nigga pulled me. Look at it. They ain't showing the shit in the right angle.
In order for them to try to snatch victory.
That was some bullshit right there, boy.
At the 11.
They do it too. Oh, you right. Blitz everybody. Everybody.
He's back to throw.
Oh, that would have been motherfucking pick shit.
That'll bring up second down.
They wouldn't let me catch it. They just made me tackling you.
We really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
Oh,
this is
shit.
late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch?
Blitz, everybody. Shit, he ran. Trying to get closer.
On second down now,
come here, bitch.
It's Jones. And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
Yeah.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use.
He ain't bold enough to run right here, so
stages.
he's going to try to pass over here with Razzle right here. If you run, they're good enough on all in 2. That'll be 3rd and about 4th or 5 if you get through there. See, that'll be thinking. See what I'm saying?
Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they
Get the alcohol.
lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in.
Hey, that's what been intercept, dog. That the play I picked for that.
The last thing we need is a big return.
Oh, you hate the ball. I just stood there. I put a drop straight back to the little right there, picked off.
You mess up, could come back out you a long way.
Crosby connects on the extra point, so it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Now,
Tell you what, I won't be bringing it.
Crosby to kick it away.
They play
And a
good.
fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Colts take over first and 10.
Because they know the whip formations I've been in. I bet it either that strong or they got to be strong and single back and
The
shotgun.
Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want
So
to
you
get
think you
done.
will?
And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes
Good as
perfect.
it would.
Rivers. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
It didn't check off every box.
See that? See how they did with that time? I said, let me look at the motherfucking clock.
They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
But I said, let me look at the clock, because they did the same thing that been froze like they did that time. formation.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Here's Rivers. Caught left side by Hilton. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 33. 11 yards there, 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Fighting Hilton on the slant. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Hey, he's supposed to been fucking shit down. Nigga, that quit Nelson on that nigga.
Timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Man, I ain't been dubbing that bitch. Oh, well, I ain't definitely been doubling no Lyra. I done double Kenny Claw a time or two. I can't put a basket out now.
Back, 380, 180.
Staying out.
Now Rivers.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck. Man, get the fuck out of here. Ain't no way. Look at man, that man was open. And then they just shut down and land bit or something.
Rivers to throw.
Look at that bullshit, man. I told you that's some bullshit, man. Man, that's a straight bullshit, man.
He steps out of bounds right at the line.
You do it too, eh? Hey, did he get the bitch out the ground? Man.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay.
They did a nigga open the last time.
And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Yeah. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had the bumps and bruises.
That was a good game.
Both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one.
I guess they gave you a lot today.
Nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this...
Shit, nigga, I said that who kept y'all in the game with the dramatic pass. Nigga talk about the crucial pass. You know what? Man, that bitch caused some hell of a pass. So you see the rest of it, right? I told you that they got the strong with everybody in a single back and a shotgun. Them the only formation they got. That bitch Federal threw for 365. Ooh, that bitch T right here had 2-7 on your ass. That might be a record, ain't it? T right here is with 3 touchdowns. Nigga, that's average, nigga. That's it. Ain't that new? Hey, that might be a record, ain't it? 270 yards received and 3 touchdowns. Nigga, I ain't never seen a nigga with 270, nigga. He was going across the middle and everything else, man. Yeah, I said, well, I never bring that playbook again. You know that. I said, that one thing I do. Yeah, good game, brother. Good game. Yeah, what? Nigga, them sack. Oh, see, that what you did. Yeah. I'm glad you looking at that. Look at it, too. So you... Right. You see that? Them my people get, them my offensive linemen getting up sacks. So my center, when they got it, they gave up a sack. Oh, shit. They ain't got nail sack, niggas. You got niggas like Larry got a sack. Kitty Club got it. It should be 3. Yeah. But see, when you look at the offensive line, that's who they showing that what who gave up with. I missed him. Right away. Oh. Well, I thought you were gonna blow me out because I saw that goddamn playbook I got. I said, shit, ain't. What you think I ain't paying? I'm in the rest of that. I told you I ain't run the ball. Shit. Shit, none of that shit I was in. I ain't have a 12 carry, and it was just shit the runs in so you think I'd be running. I said, T.Y. Hill, they never went off. They had that many, throw that many plays.